Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be 5 simple ways to be a bit more eco-friendly and sustainable as a mum. Now you'll probably have seen I do quite a few videos on this, and it is not about being perfect at all. It is more about just trying to make a small impact where you can. I am a mum of 3. And it's taken me to get to 30 to realise that actually a lot of the things that I was using were quite harmful or detrimental to the world. And I was just oblivious to it really. And ignorance is bliss, I suppose, isn't it, when you don't see it? And I think there's been a lot of documentaries and a lot of stuff recently that's highlighted the effect of plastic waste on our planet, and I just wanted to make a bit more of a change, and I thought I would share it because I always get lots of questions about them when I do these types of videos on Instagram. So I thought I would put them on YouTube so that people can see them in a different way and they're there for a longer period of time. So here are my 5 top tips when you are a new mom of how to be a bit more eco-friendly. The kids just joined us then. Right, number 1. Ditch the car and walk wherever you can. So walking is also brilliant for your mental health, especially as a new mum. Getting out might seem really difficult, but even if you just throw on some leggings and a baggy t-shirt or a coat if it's cold, getting out can really boost your mood as well as being eco-friendly. Number 2 is ditch the single-use plastic. So that comes under such a wide umbrella, anything from disposable nappies to single-use pouches for food to tableware, cutlery, things like that. You can now get reusable pouches that are brilliant, and you can get like bamboo or silicone. They're better for tableware. Or if you've already got that stuff, just don't buy new. That's a big thing with having new babies, is you always get asked what do you need, and I suppose it's trying to think about what you can use from if you've had any other children as well. Number 3 is try and buy pre-loved stuff. So that can come under anything from toys to clothes to reusable nappies, books, absolutely anything. And you can get lots of websites that will do it for you. You can rent toys now. There's lots of different options available compared to a few years ago, and not only is it eco-friendly, but your kids, they get easily fed up of toys. So monthly subscription sort of packages where you can rent toys and they can pick them up or you can send them back, they're absolutely brilliant. And in terms of reusable nappies, well, I'm completely sold on them. So I've got lots of videos if you want to know more about those, check in the description below. Number 4 is try and find sustainable clothing brands. So if you're not up for getting pre-loved, just look at who you're buying from. So a lot of small brands tend to be more conscious of where they're getting the materials from, what type of materials they are. Just have a bit more of a thought into where you're buying your stuff from, instead of just going online and going straight to like the main high street. A lot of those can make a really big impact on the environment. So some of that might take a little bit of time getting used to, and again, it's not about being perfect 100% of the time. I think that's where the majority of people tend to think that they're going to fall down, or that they might get called up on it or be called a hypocrite. It's not hypocritical to do your bit, just carry on and ignore the haters. And my last tip for being more eco-friendly as a mum is thinking about cleaning products. Now when you become a mum, you also become a cleaner, and I've never cleaned so much in my life, but yet my house has never been so much of a mess. It's such a contradiction that you can't get your head around it. But what we try and do, and we're not, again, not perfect in any way, but one way that you can try and do be a bit more eco-friendly is by choosing products that are eco-friendly. So products like Method, Nimble I think is another one, things that you can fill up or reuse yourself, or things that are actually, if you buy things that are highly concentrated that you can dilute, then that is better for the environment because of the fact of transport, of it making, etc, etc. And then you are almost hydrating the product to use at the percentage that you should use it. There are quite a few services available now that do that. Now when you're buying more eco-friendly products for cleaning, not only are you being better for the environment, but also in the past and still now actually, some contain quite potentially toxic ingredients, so this can trigger allergens and they can just be skin irritants, so it's helping yourself as well. There are now lots of supermarkets that sell more eco-friendly brands, from Method to Ecover. There's lots of different ones, so yeah, just have a nosy and that's like an easy win. So yes, so there's 5 easy tips to be more eco-friendly as a mum. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have and you want to see more, please do consider subscribing. I've got lots of videos on everything from being a parent and a family of 5 to lifestyle stuff, and lots more videos like this about how to be a bit more eco-friendly but just not being perfect, and it's a more relaxed way of looking at it. You can hear the kids in the background. Yeah, we don't need perfect people doing everything right. If everybody just tries like 10% of the time, then that is better than a small percentage of people trying to be perfect. So I hope you've enjoyed and I will see you in the next video.